let's do a recap. Right, what happens then, Candy? Come on, recap. Read your notes out.
Oh God, here we go. We're still in the sewer tunnel. We notice it slightly goes up as we're walking. We can feel that the tunnel is suspended outside somehow. We get to a T-junction, which goes off to the right. The floor is rocky and mossy, a bit slippery, no markings that we can see. We are treading carefully due to how slippery the floor is. Then it goes off to the right again. Then 10 foot above, we can see 2 drains, timber beams, metal bits. Looks like it could move with a lever. Sort of scaffolding that goes up to the sewer gates above. Fenton pulls the lever, the beams all move, and the grate open. Fenton goes up after Quinn slipped a couple of times and landed on her ass. We all go up. Once we get up, we discover that we are at the bottom of a well, which they think is the north outer wall. We goes back down to the main tunnel. We carry on and find the end of the pipe. We head back to where we started from, as there was another tunnel off to the left. We head in that direction to the new tunnel. We notice the pipes are rotting away. The end.
Very well done. Thank you.
My notes are just pure
That was
anger.
actually a good recap.
Yeah. Cheers, Candy.
Yeah,
Well done.
I don't have to do any more reading. I've done all this shit. Hours of fucking recording.
I'll just do my 10-minute video at the end of the day and just do the recap.
Yeah,
Right?
it's it. Yeah. Why have I got no views? Who's this new channel? Candy reads.
Candy's cameras.
Candy camera. Candy camera.
Candy camera.
Yeah.
Candy reads D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Candy's ASMR D&D reading.
I might even put on special voices. Yeah, I don't know.
Fenton climbs up through the tunnels.
Look, I'm not doing the sex chat lines now. Alright? That's after midnight.
I can hear them notes from the kitchen. Oh my goodness.
You what? Sorry.
I can hear her notes from the kitchen. Oh my goodness, she puts all us lots of shame for note taking. Even the DM. I got a book of scribbles.
And this is just the rough notes.
Yeah, should neaten it up later. Should do proper notes later.
Oh.
I'll send a picture of my
Maybe do a link on Stuart's YouTube channel. Everyone goes there.
Candy's going to be equivalent of a critical recap or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you can't be asked to watch 4 hours of nonsense, listen to this.
Candy turns up in a new Mercedes.
Twitch money, bitches.
Right, so has everyone loaded into a blank map, effectively?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I'm still cooking noodles.
In your pot, David.
We're in a box. We're in a black box.
Sammy's pot's cooking noodles.
What's that? We got down the track, Brad. Ah, there you go.
Okay, I sent some pictures of my official notes.
Oh, let's have a look.
Okay, so now you should all be able to see. No, you can't.
Can he get in?
Okay.
Is that in the garden? Oh, there he is.
What is the light? 40-20 or 60-30?
100-200. I might be mistaken, of course. It's not my light. No, it's 20-40, I think.
So double check that.
Well, I've got dark vision, so.
I do not.
Starting at the front.
I got devil's sight.
Explains a lot.
Right, so before tea
Yeah,
break,
I'm
we
fine.
just noticed that the pipes are rotting away, and that's where we are now.
2020. Okay, so where you're now, you've kind of walked on a bit further. You've kind of walked on a bit further, and you can kind of see what you're seeing on the screen. So that even below you in the flooring of the pipe, there seems to be kind of breakaways where it kind of seems to have started to rust through. Up on the walls, there's areas where it's rusted through, and you can now see kind of the stonework behind it. If anything, it's given you more of an impression of what is outside the tunnel for a lot of where you're walking through. Literally just seems to be a cave of kind of like a natural cave where the tunnel has been shoved through. Every now and again, you get a sign that maybe a bit of stone has been worked to be able to push a tunnel through. But for the most part, you're now seeing lots of different areas where this tunnel is starting to kind of not so much as collapse. It seems to be still structurally sound, but there's lots of areas where the rust has taken hold and parts of what's behind it are now easily visible. Up ahead to your left, north in terms of what you're
So are
looking
we
at.
supposed to be seeing a map, Brad? Sorry. Yeah, it says
Up the
entering the
top.
loading the sewer.
Okay.
For whatever reason, it came up with an error before, but no.
I told Stu how to do some technical stuff. Mark that down.
Yeah.
Go,
No,
but I'll write that. I'm going to write that down for you,
You
Chris.
don't need
Thank
to
you.
write it down. It's actually video
In
evidence that I'm
real
going to chop
life, in real life,
Yeah. Can we get a soundboard on that?
Chris
There you go.
taught
Yeah.
Stu to suck eggs.
out.
Have it when you get a message.
All right, so everyone can see, and you're on the map now.
Brad, how long has it been since the fight?
Since the fight earlier,
Yes.
probably getting close to an hour.
Okay. Close to an hour or over an hour?
Close to an hour, not
Okay.
quite over an hour yet.
Right, lovely.
It would have been an hour since the actual fight, though, because I would have been checking in that room. So I'd say probably over an hour. If you had something that went for an hour, it would be gone in that instance.
Oh, you said close to an hour.
No, I meant close as in all the walking from today. If you include the searching and everything from last time, from the fight itself, it would be over an hour. Sorry, did I ruin something?
Yeah, my hex is gone.
Blame all of the searching. There's been lots of searching, lots of falling, lots of climbing. In fairness, you took multiple attempts to
Yeah,
climb,
exactly. Yeah, so that I was like, I started to get angry, and I go, yeah, it was a very good bomb drop.
I'm still in a lot of pain.
Oh, actually, let me just put that.
Imagine
in
we have to fight
somewhere.
something now and you die because of your full climbing attempts.
That's a
What the
valiant
fuck,
death in my
you're in
book.
a lot of pain.
Bomb drop.
I regret nothing.
The other thing I'd like to point out is that everyone other than Quinn has inspiration right now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was just looking at. We're all starred up.
I haven't got the
Other than
star
poor
on
Quinn.
mine.
You do. I put it on it. It says sunrise on yours.
Ah.
A little
Okay.
sunrise in inspiration.
Don't worry, I'm
I'll
just
check
adding
it
to my
later.
notes your bomb drop from the top of the well.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so as I said, in up ahead towards the left, and especially you saw it because you saw it first, sort of thing. I don't know. Sammy can see it. Let me just quickly wiggle you guys around because you're more like that.
Through these gaps, can we actually see roughly what's there, or if we can recognise anything through the gaps?
So up ahead, do you just to your left, immediately down where you are now?
Mhm.
You can see that the kind of where the pipe has actually broken away. You can see it does lead in to a bit where you can kind of step in. It seems like there's not quite a cave as such. You're not really. You'd have to kind of put your head down there to be able to see it, but it's kind of low down to the floor, and there is a bit where you could potentially step into a little outcrop in there of stone. The bit that's kind of broken away underneath you, you can see kind of only goes down a very short kind of distance, only a couple of inches, and you can see there's that kind of hard stone similar to where you was up before with all the mossiness. And again, underneath there, it seems all that kind of mossiness, as if the water over time has just allowed this kind of mossy growth. Obviously, not much else would grow, but and then you're kind of seeing other little spots in other places. So in terms of on the map, what you can see there, You can definitely see those 2 holes in front of you. Then
Mhm.
looking further down, if you could see further down, it does actually break up more further down, which you get a bit of a sense of looking forwards. But there's also a direct path leading off to the north, which is essentially your left from the direction you're going in. So what I'm going to do is you're on the map now. I'm going to unpause it. I may pause it at some point. So you can move.
I tell him there's a side entrance off on the left,
Okay.
and I gingerly step forwards.
That didn't look gingerly. It's voot.
Yeah, but that was like charging.
Yeah. That was voot. That was like a flash.
I'm going with a lot of trepidation.
Right, so what you start to notice here, Fenton, is that this looks very similar to the area that you was up in before, where it goes into that kind of slight kind of upwards to the sort of level where the water would effectively fall down. It looks like it's built this way again, somewhat a natural cave leads in, and as you look up, you can see there's 2 more of those kind of big grates up on the ceiling kind of area.
So those grates are on the ceiling. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, except this time you can't see where there's any kind of big wooden thing like what you saw before. But again, the natural rock is quite pitted and kind of like in some places kind of has got quite a kind of cove almost esque sort of thing. There's lots of breakaway bits. This is starting to feel more similar to when the first area of cave you're in that had lots of little holes that kind of went off in different directions. This has lots of kind of big pits and small openings and things kind of all over the place around you. The actual cave itself and the pipe where it's getting broken away, kind of you start to get a sense of that as well.
Okay, from this angle, I can see that there's no kind of hidden X. Like it's just an empty cave that goes to that point.
You're unsure. You probably have to get up to it and walk around it to actually really see.
Okay, all right. So I'm just going in now.
Can I cast dancing lights? So more control of my vision.
Let me see. Do I have anything for that?
David's not moving. He's got light on his hat. Sammy, should I say. But he's paused it.
What is the...
I would have moved up with you guys, sorry.
Yeah.
I know, Rose.
What is the light source of dancing lights?
I'm just looking at that one sec.
I think isn't that 4 lots of 20?
Dim light.
20 dim, yeah, I think so. So you can see this is a dim light. So you casting that, yeah, Ed?
Yeah, there's 4 of them, yeah.
Oh. There you go. So you can move them. They can't be, I can't remember how much, but there's obviously a certain distance apart that they can be. So if you want to start moving them.
I can't move them.
Oh. Where do you want them to go?
Oh, it's paused. That's why the game's paused.
Yeah, go on, try it. I don't know if you can move them. I don't think I control them.
Yep.
Oh, no, you can.
You sound like within 60 feet or 30 feet of each other and 60
make
feet
sure
from you.
Make sure you know the amounts. I'm going to pick up the book now.
Yeah.
It's being within 20 feet of each other.
20 feet of each other, and is it 100 feet away in total?
120 feet, yeah.
120 feet in total. So as soon as they go past 120 feet, they wink out.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. What are them little dots? Are they the dancing lights?
They are, yeah. So for some of you, obviously, your vision's got a lot better now. Some of you can potentially see in a dim vision, so you'll be seeing them as like dim light, but you will be able to kind of see something.
I motion everyone to stop a minute.
So where did you go up to, Fenton? You went up. Did you come back down?
Yeah, I went up. I went up to. Sorry, let's go back. I went up to about there.
You searched in there.
I didn't search. I just looked.
There's no obvious big cave, but there's definitely different bits all over the place that you can see. You can essentially look around a bit more thoroughly, take some time, and actually go and inspect them a bit more to see if they are anything more than small dark patches that kind of how far do they lead off, that sort of stuff. None of them is a big obviously opening like what you're seeing where you're in now,
Yep.
but there could potentially be extra ways off. It would take you to have to specifically go and look for them. You will basically have to go and look around the kind of walls at the bits that kind of darken out and sort of like stuff where you can kind of look around into gaps, that sort of stuff. It is a very heavily kind of pitted, natural kind of stone surface that has lots of ins and outs and different kind of crevices all over the place.
I'll say that we'll check properly. We could come back and check properly later. Just look at the bigger areas first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've motioned everyone to stop, and I'd say this opens up into a massive area. Similar to, well, it does go back.
But the thing
can't
you
see-
notice immediately when you get up to that kind of part where the pipe itself still seems to be able to have water run through it as such, but there is large parts of the side of it that's actually come away. And as you look in there, you can definitely see that the floor in areas is kind of like soaked with water. But there's also lots of standing water in different areas all over the place. It is very kind of damp kind of cave, and there's definitely kind of mossy, potential slippery bits and all that sort of stuff everywhere you look.
And I say to everyone, shh. And then, can I listen out for anything?
Yeah.
Trying to listen out for like movement or skittering or anything like that. So,
Okay. Roll a perception check.
mhm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, mate, that's a dirty 20, mate.
Okay, dirty 20.
Mhm. I'm standing where I'm standing as well, so I can listen down that way as well.
What about David? Has he moved up, or is he?
I think David's up with us.
Yeah, I
He's
am.
gonna-
I am up with you guys. Sorry,
That's right, mate. You're good working, so. All right.
So see where I am. Does that does that look like it's been? Is that just another tunnel, and does it look like it's been worked on?
That's a very natural kind of tunnel, similar to the one you went up the well in. It has the two grates up high as well.
That's what the grates look like, yeah?
Yeah, you can see them kind of up on the ceiling of that part, similar to the ones you saw before.
Yeah, they're on the ceiling, not the floor. The grates.
But it's a very kind of pitted kind of, the rock itself kind of disappears in at times, comes out, and there's lots of areas where there can potentially be kind of small ways off and that sort of stuff. But as I said to Fenton, you'd have to kind of actually stop and check for that sort of thing to see them. As for you and your listening, 20. You are kind of listening out, and as you're listening out, you can hear them kind of slowly kind of going along, kind of small noise of them kind of on the metal kind of flooring of the pipe. And ahead, where this kind of breaks away up here, you can hear some sort of small shuffling noise, you think.
Okay. I mimic that shuffling noise and point in that direction.
Okay, so most of all you guys are not paying attention to such, but all of a sudden you turn around and you see Leo's making this kind of the sort of shuffling across dirt, rocks. You're not quite sure, but it's definitely, he's imitating the sound enough you can tell he's imitating that shuffling noise, and he's pointing off up ahead to that area. So just over kind of here.
All right, I'm gonna start. I'll
Where the dancing lights are.
I was just going to say I'll cancel that.
That one there, yeah? Or all together?
All of them. I think I have to do all of them.
Okay, so I'm going to delete that. There you go. They don't have to be in a line, lad. You can move them all the time. They could potentially just all shore up into one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But you're getting rid of them all, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so what you guys doing?
Uh,
Are we going to go stealthy, guys?
I can't stealth. I start dodging though.
It's like dong, dong, dong. Right, you get to about here, and as you get to about here, Fenton, through this kind of gap over to this kind of area here, what looks like some sort of small humanoid is kind of leaning up against this stone. Just about here.
Does it look like a rat boy?
No, but it is small. It's not adult human size. As you kind of start to get up closer, you can see what looks like a very tatty little girl. She's kind of wandering almost in the dark. She's like, "Is that someone there?"
Yeah, I'll move up. Come here, Gil.
Right, so you move up, and as you move up, it is a little girl who is
Bulgarian.
kind of holding onto the rock, and she seems like she possibly can't see. She's kind of looking around, and she's definitely she doesn't look that tatty now that you get up to her. The other thing you kind of notice is there's a distinct smell of kind of like sulfur around, kind of once you're kind of walking up, which definitely is odd. But that's the thing that you kind of pick up as you kind of walk up to her as such. But she's kind of hand on rock.
I'm going to say, Gwen,
go
is
on.
that you?
She says, "Yes, it's me."
I step aside for Quandra to move up.
So the question is, where is Sammy?
Sammy's up with us.
Yeah, he would have followed me.
Yeah, I am up with you guys. Sorry.
So she probably
Okay.
better see.
I would like a wisdom check from everyone. But give me a second on that.
A wisdom save.
Yeah,
yes.
she
I'll
bites
tell
you.
I'll tell you the necessaries regarding it in a minute. As such, I know what you're going to say, Ed. I will let you know that.
Will not do a wisdom save. Thank you very much.
Yes, still wisdom save. Thank you very much.
It's the save.
No, it's not. He hasn't said save yet, has he?
No, he hasn't.
Saving throws one. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I would like it is a wisdom save from all of you, but Bulgarian, Quandra, and Quinn, you all are at advantage.
Advantage
Only
anyway.
advantage ones.
1.
Could you get Sammy up here, Brad, with
Hang
us?
on, hang on.
Yeah.
You can't move, David, because it's paused.
Oh, okay.
Is there
Yeah,
anything special but I already have advantage?
there you go.
No,
Jeez.
I'm not, that's
Wisdom
I'm telling
saving
you,
throw.
that's enough.
How do
Okay.
you do advantage on here?
Because you're rolling, aren't you? I don't think there's a quick
Bang.
way.
Take
Just
that.
roll
Twice.
Yeah, just roll it twice.
I haven't rolled over 11 today.
Guys.
Oh yeah.
Look at my dice.
Where? Let's have a look.
Oh.
Natural 20.
20.
Well done, Candy.
That would do.
And +2, so 22.
So mine is 21.
Hold on, let's run down. So, Leo 21.
Mhm.
Quandra, what'd you get?
20, but my saving throw is +2.
So 22.
So
Okay,
22.
22. Who next? One person?
I've got
Quinn?
14.
Oh, Bulgarian. 14, yeah.
11. No, 12, sorry.
12, yep. Benton
6.
and Sammy.
1.
One. One.
Would you
Was
roll
that, a,
2?
was that
Yeah.
minus to get there? Or what?
Yeah,
rolled a
yeah.
2.
Yeah, I
My
rolled a 2, look.
Okay, so um,
I don't know whether to use my inspiration.
That's
you
a
would have
good
had to roll
point.
it before this point.
All right.
At the
Okay.
point of the roll, it would have been. Quinn, Fenton, and Sammy, you just feel an immense kind of need to help this girl. You just kind of feel that this is definitely out of place, and yeah, you guys are just like must help the girl kind of thing.
Brad, would I, because I've had to do that wisdom save, would I know that something's happened?
No.
No, okay.
No, you wouldn't have felt something or seen something or anything like that. All you're saying is you've come up to the girl, you've all kind of started to move closer towards her and stuff, and then all of a sudden I've asked for that, but you've not seen anything that tells you anything. At best, all you're doing is getting a sense of a smell of a kind of sulfurousy smell, and seeing that the girl has kind of got a hand on the stone, kind of thing, kind of head slightly down every now and again, kind of looking up, looking like she can't see in the dark. But I guess as Sammy's kind of there as well, light starts to bleed in. She's kind of now almost closing her eyes to the light kind of coming into view, as it feels like almost as if someone's looked at a light for the first time in a while.
Can I go up and do a medicine check, see if she looks injured or anything like that?
Okay, so
So we know
as you
it's Gwen though.
you've only got a description. The description of Gwen does seem to fit this person. You don't know this is Gwen because none of you know exactly what she looks like as such. But it definitely fits the description.
I did ask if her name was Gwen.
Oh yeah, she
Gwen
did
is-
say, didn't she?
Yeah, I said,
Yeah.
Gwen, is that you? And you went, yes, it's me.
Yes, no, you're right. Yeah, so she not only fits the description, she's actually confirmed it. Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so-
Quinn, as you start to walk up, could you roll another wisdom check with advantage, please?
Check or saving throw?
Saving throw. Sorry. I keep saying the wrong one.
That would be 16.
Okay.
That looks like 1.
Looks like a natural 1 to me.
It's advantage, so
So with you want to do a medicine check, you say?
yeah.
Go on in. Give me a medicine check. What is it specifically you're checking for? Just general health or what?
Yeah, see if she's injured. Yeah, just injuries mainly.
Okay.
Oh, medicine. Oh, I rolled a 4, so that's a 3.
As you start to kind of get closer, she kind of pulls away slightly. She's unsure of who you are, and she's like, she doesn't actually let you get close enough. You can't actually even get close enough, partly because of how bad that check is, but she just seems very wary of you.
Come on, girlie, we're gonna get you free. Take
Yeah,
you
we're
back
just trying to help.
Take you back home.
She's still kind of there and just like, I must find my bag.
It's okay, Gwen, we will help you.
It's around here somewhere. And at that point,
Yeah.
she kind of holds that. She's got like a piece of paper in one hand as well, and she's just looking all a bit dazed and confused.
I ask her where she's from.
Could I also get?
I was gonna step into into that room, but you've paused it. See if I can help us find the bag.
Okay, well, hold on a sec. I'll get to that. What were you gonna say, Bulgarian?
I said, I ask her where she's from.
Okay, hold on. I'll get to that as well. So
I was just going to tell her my name and say we've been looking for her.
Say my name, say my name.
You know, you really want to.
Gotta have a good old sing song.
Yeah, you go and you go. Nothing like playing a game whilst having a good old sing song. It only actually happens when you're actually doing well.
Normally, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Could I get all of you again to roll? No, actually, let's do this. Not all of you. Could I get Quinn, Fenton, and Leo to roll wisdom saves? Quinn at advantage again. Wisdom saves.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
17.
7.
a natural.
Natural
1
1.
with a total of 6, Brad.
You, Quinn, this is how it goes. So, first of all, Quinn, it kind of hits you, and something kind of is affecting your mind slightly. And you just kind of shake it off. You feel that something is trying to probe into your mind, into your thoughts. Fenton, you get the same feeling, but wherever it is seems to be more enveloping you. And then shortly after, Leo, you also get the same thing. Nothing else seems to happen, but that definitely is what you've got in this
It's
sort of
welcome to my fault.
where you were starting to walk away, Fenton, at that point, and then it's just like
So I didn't need to roll, no.
no. Bulgarian, what did you ask her?
I ask her, where are you from?
She just kind of points up.
Sorry,
Doesn't really say anything.
am I still under the? Do I still feel like I've overwhelmed? I was already helping her anyways, but have I still got an overwhelming sense of?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, as I said, you've paused the game, but I was going to step into the room and look for the bag that she said she was missing.
Yeah.
This is obviously a familiar thing that happens to Leo, so I'm going to move back.
Okay.
I'll move forward, mate. With Fenton, I'll help him search for this bag. If we're under some
Okay.
sort
Where
of
are you two going to walk off?
compulsion.
What are other people going to do?
I'm going to keep an eye out from the back there, Brad. Listening, using all my senses from the back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm also going to help for the bag. Can I cast dancing lights to aid in that? So...
Yeah, you can. Let me just pull it out.
I'm just going to stay where I am for now.
There you go. Should be able to control him now. Where did you move up to, Sammy? Up to with Fenton, kind of up.
Yeah, just to help look for this bag, and I'll say, Gwen, what does the bag look like? What are we looking for here? Let's find this bag and then get you out of here.
She just kind of says, "Small bag."
What was in it?
Fenton, could you make for me another wisdom saving throw?
Oh come on, you! I'm going to use my inspiration and. Oh my god. Yeah, I've lost my inspiration.
Can't see you.
Oh,
Can't see you
dear.
rolling.
Oh! If you can't see me rolling, then yeah, I made it.
What'd you get?
6 and a 3.
Oh, that's
Bloody
harsh.
hell.
That's harsh on an inspiration roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, I'm just going to walk off to look for this bag.
well, you're gonna walk too.
Quinn,
Ah.
don't go too far.
Fenton, you take 14 points of psychic damage.
What the fuck?
And also, exactly that point when you're just like, "Ugh," you just feel like all of a sudden your mind flashes and memories, and then all of a sudden blank, and you're just like, where am I? And you're now looking at the other guys, and you do have some memory of who they are. You're now looking at them, kind of going, what am I doing here? And you're unsure why you're there. You still think the girl is still there, and you still think like you need to help her. There's still that sense, but everything else, the people you're with and stuff, have all become a bit blurry as to who they are, why. You're just a bit unsure of what's going on right now.
So am I level 1?
no.
Everyone goes to level 4.
I,
Fenton goes down to level 1.
Yeah, you used it too much. You've gone backwards.
Yeah.
I dropped to my knees and like, what the hell was that? What's going on?
What happened? Fenton?
Something just fucked me in the head. What's going? Why are we down in the bloody sewers again for? What? What's going on?
Brad, I got up to Fenton.
Yep.
Can I tell what's going on with him? If like
He looks
the way he
confused.
looks, or
He looks a bit confused. He's looking at you, thinking, kind of what?
I'm also injured.
yeah.
I've suddenly gone very hurt.
You've got a really bad kind of headache. You're almost feeling that kind of similar kind of wobble from being drunk. But it's not physical. There's no physical signs as to anything's happened to you.
I knew that she was trying to tap into something, or someone was trying to tap into something mind-wise.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you can't defend, and you're kind of standing in front of him in a moment. You're looking at him, kind of going, kind of what's going on, and she's not giving you any signal. She's just looking confused at you.
I thingy life, Brad.
Fool's life, yeah. Quinn, where have you walked off to?
I was walking just down here.
Okay, walking off into the darkness.
I'll leave Fenton.
I'm not going too far. I'm just going to have a look for the bag over here.
I'll lead Fenton away from that.
From the girl.
Yeah.
From the,
if he's willing. Yeah, back to where I was here.
Fenton kind of has a sense on who you are, but just doesn't. You don't seem to understand why you're here and stuff like that at the moment, Fenton. You do get a sense that who these kind of people are. They haven't completely gone altogether.
Leo, isn't it? Birdie, but yeah.
Yeah.
Quinn, can I get a wisdom saving throw from you, Quinn?
If Leo's leading me away, then I'll lead. I'll go off.
That's the first roll, but let me do a second.
You're still feeling like that you want to help her.
All right. I need to get back, Leo. I need to get back. She wants help. This girl wants help.
Yeah, but she just hurt you, mate.
That's 12.
Nothing necessarily said it was her. There's nothing. Yeah. There's no direct. She's just literally still there, kind of resting up against a rock. What happened to Fenton just kind of came out of nowhere as such. It was purely.
Is she on the map? Am I meant to be able to see her?
Yeah, she's not on the map.
She's not on the map. I'm not on the map. I'm just going to describe.
Okay. Right.
I can't bother to put something down because then I've got to put something you can see and all that. And
is there
then I've
anything...
got to find looks like Gwen and.
Just put the spider. Just put the spider
there.
there.
Where my cursor is.
Yeah, she's where you are.
Here on this rock, just on the other side. You're basically on now. This is a bit of pipe where you are. So on the other side, of the pipe, she's just kind of here up against this rock.
I was keeping Quinn in view.
Yeah,
right.
Quinn's that there. So Quinn, what did you get?
12.
12.
With advantage.
Don't question it.
Yeah, you're dead.
Could be.
You take 22 damage.
Fucking-
Which is 11. You take 11 damage.
This is what type of damage?
11. It's psychic. You take 11. It's reduced. You just feel this kind of in your mind, and then again,
I'm actually
this
down.
kind of thoughts everywhere. Thoughts are just going, and then all of a sudden you just collapse. So Quinn falls down where she is.
I say back, and then I cast healing word on Quinn.
There's the Quinn. You pop back up again. You kind of
Right.
wait, or you haven't got up. But you just like Quinn. You now very similar and looking around. And you recognise who these people are. You're like, why am I laying on the floor? Why am I waking up in the tunnel? What on earth is going on here?
Adam, you get 5 hits back.
The people, well, because obviously I'm not compelled to help her. Would I guess what's going on, or having?
You have no idea. All you've seen so far is a very
No
confused
idea.
Fenton and Leo trying to lead him around. The girl kind of still there, kind of not really doing much. People kind of starting to move around, but not much. And then all of a sudden Quinn falls down. So you haven't really seen a whole lot of anything. Nothing really. There's nothing obvious going on. There's no lights and craziness. It just is what you're seeing at the moment.
I've slowly started making my way back into the room.
Can I have a good look at her? Is there anything?
Yeah,
off with her?
roll a perception check.
No. I look at
that
mushrooms as well.
Jesus
that
Christ,
one?
our rolls are terrible today.
Yeah.
What's the total of that, Keith?
5.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're kind of looking, and to you, you're just like, that does look like that must be Quinn. It looks like what she's supposed to look like. That seems like her.
Can I
How
do
did
the
we-
same?
Yeah, go on. Him.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Perception check.
Is this why we come down here to help the girl?
No, we're just chasing rats, mate.
Did anyone
what's wrong?
find the bag?
I'm still looking.
You've lost fault to the bag, Adam. The bag's
I
gone.
have.
You don't right now. You don't even know of a bag.
Am I
Gone.
still compelled to help her?
13.
Yes, you are. 13.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of looking over at her, and she just hasn't really moved a lot. She seems almost like she's kind of just leaning on this rock, almost like as if she looks a bit weak. She doesn't look particularly thin and malnourished or anything, but she's kind of seeming as if she is that way, sort of thing, kind of by the rock itself. She seems to be kind of still holding herself on it, not really moving anywhere. She seems a bit wary of you lot.
I'm gonna pick her up.
I was going to do that.
I'm gonna cast sleep on her.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go first with Fenton trying to pick her up. So Fenton, I would like a strength check from you, please.
Is that like a strength saving throw?
No, just strength check.
Just click on yours.
Just strength added on top of the 20, sort of thing.
Roll the
16.
dice and make your strength.
Okay, so you go to pick her up, and as you go to pick her up, you kind of grab hold of her, and she just kind of feels really squishy. And as you start to lift her up, she just kind of disappears into the floor. Just kind of smushes down and disappears, gone.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
And Quinn, you're just about to cast a spell, and you're like, "What?
What did
Where's
you
she gone?"
do?
You're now confused even more. You're like, "Did I see someone?" Not aware what's going on. And at that point, Belgarian, can I get a wisdom saving throw from you, please?
God.
Not an advantage.
Oh, can I use my inspiration then?
You can. So advantage with that.
Oh, you definitely needed it.
13.
13.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about dropped then.
Are you still on hardly anything?
Yeah.
You like to know the number. You take 18 points of psychic damage.
Yeah,
You just
God.
feel it burning in your head, and then these memories. You just see flashes of memories, and you just collapse to the floor. Belgarian collapses to the floor.
1 second.
I went to pick her up. What's going on?
You're really confused as well. You're just like, like literally, you're now starting to get a sense that memories have kind of gone to the point of where you can't remember some of what you was doing in the past weeks. There's some bits there, and then there's missing gaps, and then there's some bits, and you're just unsure. You're just very not sure what's happening with you at the moment. You can definitely feel that memories kind of there's just black holes where there was memories.
Do I still feel a
Where is it
compulsion
gone?
to get the bag, or to help? Or is that gone?
You no longer kind of feel the girl's gone, and you no longer feel a sense to help her. So yeah, in that sense, that's kind of gone.
I think I need a drink and a lie down.
I can stabilize Bulgarian if we need.
No. I'm dealing with it. Shoot. I'm going to use.
Shoo.
Let me just have a quick look at people. Sorry, I'm going to use my healing potion, Brad.
Okay.
And pour it into his neck. So that's 2d4.
Adam, did you have the dancing lights up before you fainted? After?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have gone, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think they have. Yeah.
I don't know them. Where's the other two?
Healing
they're out already.
potion. 5 plus 2 hits. Okay, so that is that's 7 hits back, Keith.
Thank you.
And I'll remove my healing potion, Brad.
Right, I need to quickly check something. This is all good fun.
Okay, I've asked people to back off as well.
Right, hold on a minute. I've got something else coming.
Okay, cool.
If I go down, does mage armor drop?
Say that again?
If I go down, does mage armor
I don't
drop?
think it does, because that's not a.
No,
thing is a concentration, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Dancing lights is concentration, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the concentration that drops, not the spell.
Right. Okay.
Let me just quickly click this back onto that, and I'm looking for something explosive.
Okay.
Right, as you've bent down and you've kind of just checking to make sure Belgarian's kind of thingy, and you kind of cast the spell on him, Leo. And as you're casting the spell on him, Belgarian just kind of opens eyes, looks up at you.
It was a potion, mate. It was a potion.
Oh, with a potion then.
Yeah.
So you kind of give him the potion and everything. And he kind of wakes up and he's just looking at you a bit confused as to who you are. You do know who he is, Belgarian, but again, you've got this kind of patchiness. You're like, why are we here?
What happened?
Why am I in Elkinshaw? You're just kind of confused. At the same point, Leo, you hear a familiar voice from kind of just south of you, kind of down to this area here.
Mm.
It is the voice of Kasha. And he's saying, Leo, I need to talk to you.
Leo's not going to have any of that, Brad.
As you kind of look over in that direction, you can see there's like a pawed hand that's kind of holding out, kind of ushering you this way.
In this corner here, Brad.
This one, yeah. And
Yeah.
you have no reason to believe that that's not a friendly person. That seems like a legit person.
Oh, so okay. Because okay, so Leo thinks that's a legit person, so I'm under some
You
sort of
think
spell.
you think it's a legit person? You're happy enough that that's someone you potentially know, a friendly person, sort of thing.
Yeah, mate. Okay, then fair enough. Leo gets very excited and runs in that direction for sure.
Okay, so you get to about here, and as you walk to here, you can
Mhm.
walk one step further. There's
Okay.
a small kind of crawl space that you walk into. So can you now see where you are?
Yep.
Right, standing right in
Actually,
front of you.
about 15. Oh yeah, I got 15. Yeah, okay, go on.
Yeah, so standing right in front of you here,
Mhm.
Cash standing right in front of you, full big thing, as you would expect. He's like, "What are you doing here?" At that point, I'd also like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fucking hell, wherever this is fucking evil.
I'm going to use my inspiration, Brad,
Okay, go on.
just in case.
Look, you've all got these inspirations. They are failing in some instances, but
I got to use them, haven't you?
yeah, indeed. That's good.
Oh,
Solid
nice. So that's massive. That's 24, mate.
24.
I would have called Fenton to come and meet Kasha, for sure. Come, Fenton,
So,
quick.
yeah, so as you kind of walk over, there's something that kind of almost starts to kind of, it almost feels like a feeling of as if you're trying to forget something and then it just immediately goes. And you're looking up and you're like, Kasha. Other people on where you were, you've just watched as Leo kind of looks over. Most of you wasn't in really a great space to be able to see it, and Leo's just like and just kind of disappears and kind of ducks down and goes through a small tunnel and disappears off in that direction.
Leo, where you gone?
You can still hear them, Leo, and they are just there.
I'm here, come. Oh, he's gone now, isn't he? He's gone. Is he still there? Okay.
It's like, it's good to see you, Leo. Why are you here?
But I saved, didn't I? So am I still
Are you still see him?
under the impression that this is real, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
that all
cool.
part's the same. It was the thing you rolled for was Snake House.
Is he talking to me telepathically, Brad?
No, he's using his voice. It's a very
Okay.
kind of grumbly voice. All right, Fenton, you get up, and as you kind of looking down to kind of look through the hole, you can see it's kind of fairly near the floor, kind of a crawl space. It would fit you in it, but it is like a get down on your knees and crawl, and it's all kind of mossy and damp and
Yeah,
watery
I'm
on
kind
the
of a
floor.
little bit acting a little bit punch drunk. Kind of, I'm not entirely
Mm.
sure. Leo's been a consistent thing to keep kind of going. Come on, Fenton, come on, Fenton. So I'll just kind of just wander like over in his direction, and I'll go down on my hands and knees and look through the hole. Then.
As you kind of go down, you can see in front of you, right in front of you, you can see Leo is standing right in front of you, and he's kind of looking up somewhat. And as you kind of look through, you can kind of slightly see around him, and standing in front of him is a very tall, massive leonin. It's a lion. It's like a race of kind of lion folk, if you like. This one is essentially wearing like a big kind of almost priestly sort of tabard. Got a very kind of strong kind of composure. Seems to have quite a tan kind of skin, and almost reminiscent of the emissary you saw back in the kind of the ball. He has kind of some other kind of like colors. He has a kind of neck sort of thing over the top of it, over the top of his shawl. There seems to be more kind of like an orangey color, and then when you look down, you can see some kind of purpley kind of bits in his trousers.
We didn't see a lion man and a ball, did we? Or you just saying the tabard is familiar?
No, the emissary had those kind of colors. He's got spots of similar colors, kind of thing.
So, Brad, Leo would now communicate with Kashal as he would normally, and that's telepathically.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Okay, so as you then, what do you say to him?
It's been a long time. How comes you're down here?
The response comes back through telepathy. Because if you talk, someone can talk to you, can't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So telepathically, you get back is I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm here.
Hold
Okay,
on.
what
If
la-
Leo
what-
can talk telepathically to people and they can talk back to him,
What language is he speaking, Brad?
What language did you speak in?
I spoke in Leon.
Yeah.
I spoke in Leonin. Sorry, Leonin.
No, he speaks back in Rosconian. Hold on. No. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Let me see now.
I was going to say, does that mean we can all talk telepathically
Yeah.
to him?
No,
And
no,
he
no,
can
no,
talk
no.
telepathically to us?
I'm trying to catch Brad out now.
I know what you're trying to do, Chris. But
No, it
the
is.
fact
It is
that
Rosconian.
the fact that Brad said that because he talked to you telepathically means he could reply. That means you could talk to us all the time then, if that's how it works.
No.
No, it's not working like that.
Okay, all right. I was
Brad, have I?
Yeah. I get what you're going through. No, not quite.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, it does come back to you in Rosconian.
But nothing normally comes back to him in Rosconian, does it? He wouldn't talk to me in Rosconian.
You don't believe so? You don't believe so? No.
Hmm.
Would have been kind of language. It kind of surprised you. It doesn't surprise you that he could potentially speak it, but at the same time, it does surprise you that that's the language he's using.
Who's Mumford and Sons, Leo?
What did you say?
As you look up, and you're looking up, and you're like, he looks friendly.
Mumford and Sons.
I go for a. Would I find that odd that he speaks to me in Rosconian, though, Brad? I would
It
Leo
definitely
be
takes
sort of taken back a little bit.
It does surprise you, but yes, it certainly surprised you. It doesn't surprise you that he potentially could speak it. You kind of don't really remember whether he did or didn't, but it doesn't surprise you that he potentially could. You feel like, oh no, he's intelligent enough. He could possibly do that. But at the same time, it does definitely come across odd that that's not the way he would have ever referred to you in the past. What are you other four doing? Because right now you're seeing Fenton, who's kind of bent down at the bottom of this hole, kind of looking for it, and Leo's kind of disappeared off in front of him. What are the other four of you doing?
What are you two doing?
Leo's
Well,
got a
stand up.
mate.
So both
I'm
Bulgarian
just
Queen,
standing here
you're just really
like,
confused.
what the hell is
Yeah,
going on?
what's
It
going
is very
on, guys?
confusing, Quandra. It's certainly very confusing. Roll a wisdom check for me, Quandra.
You
Just
take
a
my
normal
inspiration
wisdom.
off, mate.
Not save, a normal check. Say that again.
Take my inspiration star off, or can I do that?
Yes, yeah, you can take it off, please. I'm not taking any off, so people can take them off. Because otherwise, I'll confuse the issue. Oh, this one here, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I've got it, Brad. There you go.
Cool. Okay.
Done.
Free.
Keith, you used yours, didn't you, Keith?
Yeah. I took mine off.
No, on the actual Foundry. On Foundry. Was that free, Candy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a free. You're still none the wiser. Everything's just a bit odd. You seeing these people who seem to be collapsing. You seem to see them, they seem to be confused. And for you, you're just looking at them thinking, what is happening? You're just unsure.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking right now anyway. What the fuck?
I grabbed Kashar's arm and I said, "Come meet my new friends. I found adventurers." And then I grab his arm.
Brad, I'm going to go to where the little girl was.
Okay, yeah. She's
Be
just
right back,
north
just
of
going to
where
the bathroom.
North.
Condor is. Just north of Condor. She was over here. This kind of point here.
Okay. And I'm just going to have a good look around here, mate. Just because obviously I was supposed to be helping her, and now she's not there.
Yeah, you're a bit confused. You're like, okay, so now I'm not going to help her.
Yeah.
You're just a bit confused as to what's just happened. You kind of saw her just kind of melt away into nothing, into the floor almost, and just like, But yeah, the sense to help her is kind of somewhat gone. You don't now not like feeling like you need to kind of help
Would
her.
I?
But
Any chance I might know anything? What this could be? Whether it's
go on, you make a wisdom check as well.
great.
So just normal wisdom check.
8.
No, again, you know, you kind of know
It's
that
not-
something is up, something is odd. There's people around you doing weird things, but
I'm
nothing
gonna
is really coming to mind.
I'm
You're not
gonna
really
start. That's fine, mate. I'm gonna start looking around.
okay.
I'll
So
start doing like investigating the
and
area.
as you start to lead out, Leonidas comes out, and as he comes leading out, he's holding the hand. Leonidas, you're holding his hand. His hand feels like a hand, like the paw. You know that paw, big paw, kind of covers your claw. And as
Jeez.
you pull him out, he kind of bends down really, really low, kind of stoops really low, kind of has to really kind of almost squeeze. The rest of you guys are, as you're looking around, you just are just like, what on earth? At that point, David and Quandra, you're both kind of just like, is this going to get any sillier at this point? You're just now at the point of just thinking, what on earth is happening? So Leo now steps back out, but as he steps back out, coming with him is out from this small gap that kind of seems to squeeze through, then kind of stands up really tall, at least kind of like 7 feet tall. Massive Leonin, really built arms, same kind of description with the kind of cloths and the tabard. Very strong looking. As I said, kind of tanny kind of sort of skin. Seems to be almost some kind of spottage to the kind of fur or such. It kind of does take you all by surprise, but he follows you out, Leo.
See, I told you, Mumford.
Kashal. Fenton, and I introduce him to everyone. This is Fenton.
Was he with us, Leo?
Fenton.
Be
Family.
friendly.
Family.
Oh.
Family.
Huh?
Family.
Birdie, Lion Man.
He says, "It's good to meet you all."
Hello, mate.
Could I get everyone other than no, not other than? I get everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw, please. Advantage
You
to-
know.
advantage to Bulgarian, Quandra, and Quinn.
Mate, I'm going to use
Oh.
my inspiration.
19.
I was about to say the same thing. I'm using my inspiration.
Ah.
so what do I
At
do for that?
last.
Go on and give me a total.
17.
19.
Whew, 16.
11.
It's a good job I used that inspiration.
16 for Sammy. What was the others? I got Sammy and Fenton. What'd you get, Keith?
19.
19. Who else got what?
11.
Quinn got 11. Quandra and Leo.
11.
19.
Sorry.
What's that lion man's name?
Kasha is what Leo has said. You did say Kasha, didn't you?
Yeah.
Kasha. Kasha or Tasha?
Kasha. K.
K. Kasha.
Yeah.
Leo, so as you're kind of introducing him and he's saying hello to everyone, can I get another wisdom saving throw from you, Chris, for Leo?
Yes, mate.
You're holding onto his hand, you can feel the kind of big fluffy paw kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. That's 16, mate.
Okay, so again, there's this just a kind of brief moment of just fuzziness and it kind of goes.
From him.
No, just in your head. Not,
Just in my
not
head.
from any direction or anything like that. Just in your head, it kind of goes fuzzy, almost like your memories, your kind of thoughts of past or even current, just go a bit hazy and then return, and just like. Okay.
Hold on. So
Okay.
just to get things straight, whenever obviously whenever we're making a saving throw, we can't tell that something's happened and that we kind of are shrugging it off. So we have to carry on as normal. And when we do fail,
There are some points at which I've said to you, you do know what's happening. You do know something's affecting you. When at the beginning there was 3 of you who knew something happened, that something was trying to kind of pierce your fault, sort of thing.
they're the ones that saved on the right.
That's the only one. No, you all failed. That's the only one where you knew something happened. You knew something was kind of in your thoughts, but
But
none of the other
other
stuff.
than that, we've all got to accept the fact that the girl was disappeared into a puddle of ooze and disappeared into this ground, and this massive 9-foot lion man was in a tiny hole.
It is really odd, but right now there
Okay.
is
No.
you.
I'm just
Quinn.
establishing.
No. It's fair enough. No, it's fair enough. But right now there's you, Quinn, and Bulgarian who are currently just looking around, thinking, "What on earth's going on?" And right now, Sammy and Quandra are just kind of looking, trying to even understand what's going on in their own party right now,
Right,
and don't even.
Sorry,
get a sense
because
of
I
what's going
made
on.
that. I've actually made a saving throw now. Do I still feel like I don't remember why I'm down here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
do.
that makes me still just as bad as I was earlier, even though I've saved. Right.
Yeah. Nothing's improved by you saving.
All right. I just say, "Nice to meet you, mate," and then I just wander off then, because I don't know why I'm down here.
No, fair enough. What way are you going to wander? What are you looking for?
I'll go back.
So
I leave.
Fenton starts to just kind of disappear off. Anyone want to do anything with that?
Wait. I cast Lost in Light so I can see
No,
enough.
I'd stop Fenton from going. But would I not be going to look for that girl still?
No, you
You
don't.
are-
I didn't have to when I was still in that
Yeah,
state.
you in particular are just confused as to where she's gone. You now are just like, if anything, for you, you're now like, you kind of still feel a sense on you want to know what happened to her. You want to know where she's gone. For you, more so, you are getting a sense on where she's just gone. But Quinn and Fenton, yeah, they seem to be like, why are we here? And seem to be wanting
I'd like to leave.
I'm gonna walk
I'm
after.
AFK a sec.
I'm gonna walk after Fenton and tell him that something's going on. I just need you to wait. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just carry on looking around for her around this area, general area there.
I don't want the
Okay.
I don't want the
You can
party.
walk off somewhere. You can walk off somewhere, okay? Wherever you would potentially try and go to try and find her, that sort of thing.
I know she was sort of like over here, and
I would like to leave if we could.
Quandra seems to be asking you to stay.
I'm not
Yeah,
quite sure why we're here.
You're confused,
Quinn-
but Quandra's kind of asking you
Quinn,
to stay. But
Just stay. Trust me. We're getting.
I would say-
sorted.
I would say you're probably about here. You probably would have caught up to Fenton about here, and Quinn, you would probably be like, you want to go as well. So I'd say you're kind of about here in position.
I'm just going to ask them both to stay and just for a little while longer, and then just to see where things go. And if they want to leave afterwards, they can. I'm not going to force them to stay, but I don't want the party to break up.
Right.
And I especially
For
don't want
now,
people to
I'll
wander off
stay.
on their own.
Yeah, you do have a sense of who they are. And you do. There is like, these are people that you've been with. You're not quite sure of all the things. You don't remember certain things. You remember there was a possible party, and you're like, you remember bits of the party and stuff, and then you remember bits of like cave-in. There's certain different areas that are just like black holes of memories that just have gone. You're just like,
Brad,
you kind of know
don't
they are, go on.
don't I? Sorry to interrupt, mate.
it's
Don't I
fine.
find it really, really, really odd that he's left what he was doing?
You find it, yeah,
And he's
absolutely.
here.
You find it really odd, but you have no kind of animosity to him standing here. You don't kind of feel threatened, or you just kind of feel happy that he's here.
Yeah. Okay.
I love this.
I'm gonna sit down and get our notebook and just jot down what I'm feeling.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
Brad,
Who's going to move anywhere else and stuff? Go
I
on,
mean,
Dave.
I'm still searching around the whole area, so if you need me to do
Okay.
anything,
So you looking for the bag, or what? Are you looking for something else? What are you looking for?
I'm just look. There's something funny going on. You know.
You're definitely getting a sense of that. Yeah, you most certainly
Yeah,
are.
So I want to look around for something that looks out of place. I'm not looking for a bag now.
try the big
No.
lion man. He's fucking well out of place.
Yeah, you kind of now stepped up to the big lineman. The big lineman, you kind of walk up to him and you're just like, bloody hell, he is fair old size, and he's beefy as well. His arms are big, but he still has like a almost softness to him. He doesn't look. He's not got scars and stuff. He looks kind of very welcoming. As I said, he's got this kind of big priestly sort of tabard on. He's standing kind of very strong and firm, but not in a sense that looks threatening in any sense.
My neighbour Totoro.
Yeah, that kind of thing. As you can kind of get up to him, you kind of look down the side and you can see that there is that small passageway where you see Leo kind of disappear into and then come back out with Kasia essentially. So yeah, you are just at the moment trying to piece together what on earth is happening here. Like so far, you don't feel like there's much, like nothing's really changed in you. You're still here. You're still doing what you was walking down this path. And then all of a sudden, all this just weirdness happened, and you're not quite sure what, and you're still trying to kind of make sense of what's actually going on.
I'm going
So-
to say to Sammy, you carry on searching. I'm keeping my eye on these to make sure they don't disappear. Because I haven't got a clue what's going on. 1 minute everybody was fine. Next minute,
Yeah, keep an eye on the big dude.
yeah, I will do. Don't worry, I'm watching.
Leo, you
That's
kind of
a-
hear this.
It's only me and Sammy that sort of like.
You do hear this, Leo. You're kind of a bit
Yeah.
surprised that they're kind of taking that approach. You're like, why? What's wrong with him?
No, family. Leo family.
Yeah, Leo,
That's
what's he
family.
doing down here in the sewers then, Leo?
Okay, I'm going to speak to him and say to him, how comes you're down here? Why have I found you down here?
He says,
In Leonin.
I don't know. I remember being back in the temple. I don't even remember coming this way. I don't know.
It seems very out of place for you, considering you was very keen
Yeah.
for me to go
Like that.
on my own.
Yeah, why am I here? I think I need to get back.
Can I
Okay,
suggest
I need to get back.
can I suggest to Sammy that
go on.
he cast detect magic?
Can do. It's
You
going to
want
take me
something?
10 minutes.
That's I think it's not plenty of time.
You what?
So Fenton,
Don't
you've
worry,
essentially
Fenton.
started
You
to
just
walk off, and
just sit down and
Quandra's kind of getting you and Quinn to kind of just stay for a
get
minute.
your
to
thoughts
figure out what's
together.
going on.
Why are we here? And I think I'd much rather go back and have a drink and go to bed. I'm
I'll
not
get you a
feeling
drink
right.
in a minute. We will definitely
Sammy,
be
can
going
I
back
get
and
a
getting a
wisdom
drink.
saving throw from you?
A what?
Sammy, a wisdom saving throw from you.
No.
That's right, David. You fucking stand your ground.
Oh dear,
He's not doing
Michelle,
it. He's not doing it.
Stop doing it, Brad. Just stop.
Fuck off. 4.
Oh dear.
Please don't leave me here on my own.
Sam. I know Sammy's pain because we both got the same saving throw, -1. I was like, one day you'll roll an 18 like me and go, fucking yes. And then fuck off. I've started dragging Quandra along with me. Come on, girl. I'll buy you a pint. Come on.
David, you take 23 psychic damage, and just in your head, memories just go. Brr, 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 brr. You've almost got this like flashing, like a computer of just different memories, and just this burning in your head, and it's just like, ugh, and it's really painful. So 22 psychic damage.
22 or 23.
As you kind of then start to look up, you're like, not again. You just now are at a point of what's going on. I know who you are, but why? Why are we here?
And I'm going to shout at Fenton this time. Get your ass back here and sit down and don't move till I tell you to. I've had enough.
What are we doing here?
Like, everybody,
I'm looking
just
for
sit
Gwyn.
down. 5 minutes. and
Kasia
let's
lets
drink.
go of your hand, Leo, and says, "I've got to go." And then he
No,
just kind
no.
of goes down into the hole. He kind
No,
of backs
Kasia, no, don't let go, Brad.
down. He's kind of got your hand, and he's like, "But Leo, I must get back. I have work to do."
I can get you back. I can show you a safer way.
It's fine.
No,
I can find my
fucking-
way. You've got important tasks. Go do your tasks.
My friend Fenton's got a boat. We can get you back.
Oh, don't worry, Leo. I can get back. Yeah, it's not.
No, I pull in, Brad.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Mm-hmm. The muscles tense, Brad. Here we go. Strength check. Oh, fuck it. 10.
He's big paws, just like just
Yeah.
easily just away from you, and he kind of ducks down, and he's then walking off.
Yeah,
Or
I follow.
walking off at this point. You
Yeah,
follow.
I follow. Yep.
Okay, so he's in here, so you're essentially going to disappear off into here again.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to shout, Leo, where the hell are you going?
Cash is going.
Leo, come back, please.
He won't listen.
Can we just leave, please? I just don't want to be here anymore.
Why am I left babysitting them all?
Yeah, Brad,
Benson!
you take him where you want to take him, mate.
Get back here.
Are you going, Leo?
Yeah, I've got to go
Yeah,
to
so
Cash
you-
out. I need to help.
Here in the distance, he's definitely going away from you.
I'll go after Leo.
Okay.
Actually, I can't say that.
Leo, that's the wrong way.
Leo,
you
come back.
forward.
Is that a
Yeah,
tunnel there?
As you step forwards, you move into a tunnel. You kind of bend down right down to kind of get in it, and you're in a slushy kind of water, all mossy and horrible, slippery. And you kind of start to make your way through. You see Kasha and Leo seem to be walking off in this direction.
Why has it gone
And-
dark?
Come on, everyone, this way. Leo, we need to help Leo. I don't know what he's doing. And
So even though a lot of you are confused,
Benson,
you're confused with the
trouble,
situation.
friend.
You're not confused with
my
yourself.
dog comes with me,
What you can
Brad.
do. Yes, okay.
Sabre's
light.
with me.
Oh, wrong thing.
Benton.
so
Gonna cast lights.
Sammy,
Like-
we
Follow
on
Sammy,
me.
yourself.
help
Dancing
Cash.
Dancing lights.
Fenton, there's a pub down here.
Huh?
Come with me. I'll take you to the pub.
He's gone.
Follow me.
Fucking hell. I can't believe we don't know anything's going on with us.
Wait for me.
Fantastic
Hey,
roll.
you lot have lost everything,
Yeah.
and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Right, there's 3 lights there Ed, in that other spot. Yeah.
Right, is there anything I can do to help this situation?
I don't know where she's gone, so
Oh, he's so nice.
No.
If I get an opportunity to grab him again, Brad, I will. And I will cast guidance on myself.
Okay. Leo, can I get you to roll another wisdom saving check?
No.
Mhm.
Saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, come on, it's not so bad. It's no, it's lying. 13, Brad.
Okay. Okay, you take 16 psychic damage.
Yep.
And again, just all of a sudden memories. The same thing kind of comes over you, but this time it hits you, and you just see this kind of splattering of memories, and just a pain. And then as you kind of put your head up, you look, and it's like, oh, Kasha's here. But again, there's just bits missing. You're just like, we're here for something, but what? And you're just a bit confused now. There's definitely parts of you kind of remembering back has gone. But as you look up to Kasha, Kasha then looks back at you and smiles and says, this time in Leonin, says to you, it's okay. I'm sure I can find a way out. He carries on.
Now, do I? Has my senses come back to me a little bit, or?
Your memories haven't come back. They're now black holes kind of in your memory.
Okay.
And it's now most certainly odd because now he's talking to you in Leonin. But he's still it's Kasha, he's friendly. He's there to help get you out somewhere. He's
Okay.
going to get you back to the surface to carry on with what you need to be going doing.
Okay.
Sammy, are you keeping up with him?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you kind of wander up here. Right, what's the other people doing? People back outside.
Trying to get Fenton to follow me.
I've gone.
He's
I've
got.
lost
He's
everyone.
down the end into a tunnel.
Where's everyone
Fenton,
gone?
Fenton, as you start to get further up that tunnel, you're just like,
can you not see?
you get to the bit where you get to the end of the tunnel and it goes both directions, Fenton. You don't remember which way you came to get in here. If you want to take a direction, roll the dice and set which one it's going to be.
All right,
I can see now.
and 11 to 20. Right,
Can't I place after him and say you're going
left.
the wrong
You can
way?
pick that from you.
I've gone
Fenton, you're
left.
going the wrong way.
You've gone
This
left,
way.
so left will be back towards the cave where you had the fight.
Well,
So you
that's well,
yeah.
yeah, that's where I'm going.
Fenton.
Lady, I'm sure
Um,
your intentions are good, but I'm not in the mood now.
You're going the wrong way.
Mm. I'm going A way. That'll do. I'm good.
He does seem intent on walking off.
Hello.
Wow, you really sound like you're in an echoey, echoey sewer.
In an echoey sewer.
Queen, Queen,
Yeah, that was
Hello?
brilliant.
Queen, keep coming down. Keep coming down.
Oh, hello. Oh, so,
Right,
hi.
we're going. Me and you are going with Fenton.
Okay. Okay.
We'll go this way.
I want to get out.
Yes, us three will stay together. We can't have everyone wandering off.
What about you, Bulgarian? You're left kind of stranded, walking around.
I'm just going to stand there because I don't know where everyone's gone.
Well, you're still trying to look for something.
Yeah, I was looking for her, but I've given up looking for her.
I'm going to shout down to Bulgarian and tell him to follow my voice and come with us. Bulgarian, follow us. That just sounds brilliant.
What? So they're down here somewhere, are they?
Yeah, just keep walking down till you follow my voice.
I'm AFK again a sec. Hold on.
Yeah. Right,
Okay.
so I'm going to stay here. I'm going to follow. I'm staying with Fenton, Quinn, and Bulgarian.
Okay, so you're down the end, kind of starting to take a left down that way. Going back to Sammy and Leo. Leo, it's probably been about a minute now of Kasha leading you around, and as he's leading you around, he just seems to walk around some of the stalagmites. He kind of walks around in a circle, and it seems like he's going somewhere. He doesn't seem like he's lost. He just walks around in a circle, and then back off. So as you're here, he kind of then almost leads you back around this path and back around. And you kind of almost get back to here. Sammy's kind of following behind you. You're definitely weird.
There's no way out here, Kasha.
He's here somewhere. So you can still make a choice to do things. You haven't got to follow him.
Mm-hmm. No, I've stopped following him now. He's walking around. Now he's being a fucking
If
idiot.
anyone can hear me, we're heading out.
They probably won't hear you by now.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
I'm gonna have a look around. I mean, I'm not stupid, Brad. I'm gonna have a look around and see why he's here. What's brought us down here? There's got to be something that's. It's not right.
I don't want the party to split up, but I can't persuade Fenton to come back.
Brad,
I'm gonna pull out my sword. I'm gonna pull out my sword.
And
say like, what's happening? And I'm looking at this
Tasha.
lion, Tasha. Yeah.
You have no intentions to attack him. He seems completely friendly to you. As you put up a sword, he goes, "Whoa, we're just finding a way out."
Sorry, I've got to shoot now, but yeah, I'm leading. I'm going off. I'm just leaving.
Okay.
Should we call it a night there, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I confuse as fuck.
Sorry for that.
No
I knew this bit would be good.
Nice one.
We're getting there anyway, so I knew this bit would be good fun. This was as much fun as I hoped for.
We're just going to leave it here and find out what happens next week.
Yeah, this is exactly where we're going to leave it, where we're standing now, and I'll give you all a chance to think in the meantime. But yeah, that was good fun.
Thinking's gone out of my head, mate.
I was gonna say I have no idea.
So just a quick recap. So yeah, you're like there's Sammy, Leo, Bulgarian, Fenton, and Quinn. All of you've got kind of patchy memory. You remember who you are. You remember kind of things in the past. You remember these are people you've been with at different spots. But there's definitely things gone. Like you don't remember everything. Some of you remember more of the party. It's not the same things you've lost. You're not really talking to each other, but you've definitely lost parts of your memory has gone. But you're still aware. And this Leonin who's walking around with Leo seems perfectly friendly to both you, Leonidas and you, Sammy. The other guys have just now started to make their way off, and seem to be kind of believe they're heading out. So that's where we will leave it, and you can you can try and get your heads around it before next week.
So for the video recap, everyone around me slowly, one by one, seem like they don't know what, who, or when they are. I end up following Fenton and take Quinn and Bulgarian with me. To be
Cool.
continued.
Oh dear.
So that's going to be an interesting start to the next session.
Yeah.
Everyone get pissed. Perfect.
So we know that something's odd's happening, yeah?
Something's definitely weird. You know that
Yeah.
this is for him to be here. There's still that kind of sulfurous smell everywhere you're kind of walking at the moment. Like you smelt it when you was kind of around the girl, where you're around Kasha, you're still smelling that kind of similar smell. Each point you're kind of moving around. It seems stronger when you're nearer them.
Well, sulfur is definitely some sort of magic.
Yeah, yeah. It is. Sulphur's witch-like, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. I know, maybe, but he might not.
Yeah, I think I might, but I don't know.
I don't think any of you know. I don't think any of you know. It's great. Great. I love it. Are we potentially about to lose our first two characters?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Let's catch up this time next week.
Yes, indeed.
Okay then.
Like I said, you guys you're not compelled to have to do things. The only thing you know is this Kasha is definitely a friendly character. You don't want to attack him. As I said, Leo, you've held his hand. His hand is there. He feels real. He looks real. You know what I mean? It's just confusing that he's here. You're like, how on earth are you here? And he doesn't seem to know why he's here. And exactly the same for Sammy. You don't know this character, but he definitely doesn't seem aggressive. He seems friendly. Leo's really happy with him. You have a sense to feel defensive, but at the same time, this character just isn't the thing. It's not giving you any sense of that you need to attack it. It seems perfectly happy and friendly and not a threat. And as I said, just weirdness with patchy memories, but you're not quite sure. So, as I said, I can't give you much more.
That's fine.
I'll leave you guys to think about what you can do. As I said, you're not compelled specifically to do anything. But definitely this Leonin is friendly to you. You're happy with that
Did Stuart leave?
he's neutral with you. Yeah, I think it's just left.
Yeah, it's gone.
And luckily you went in the right direction when you rolled the dice. Because that would have been fun.
'Cause I was recording at the start there, so he could probably use my recording.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
Still yet maybe fun. With Stuart walking off in that direction with the others. The party is split. To be continued. Dot.
You don't want the party to split. I was trying to stop them. No one listens to me.
Be forceful.
I just thought it was brilliant when Quinn's going, hello, in the echo in the room. It did sound like
Yeah.
they were in the tunnel going,
Yeah, it's
hello,
odd.
hello.
It's odd.
Anyone there? Oh, Jesus. Right.
All right,
So
guys.
I would say that Sammy and Leonidas, you're in a predicament, but there isn't nothing you can do in that sort of sense. Just obviously give it some thought for the week. Think about what could you do? What makes sense? As I said, the main things to point out is that this is definitely a friendly person. This is not someone you want to attack. As I said, there's memories kind of missing and stuff like that. You don't know exactly why you're down in these tunnels, but you have an awareness of that this could be dangerous down here. So you know what I mean, like Fenton's walked off sort of thing. You do have a sense on well, this isn't good. So as I said, give it some thought to what you want to do next time, because obviously that's fairly important. And same
Yeah.
with you, Candy. What do you want to do?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I decided.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I was hoping this was going to be fun. This is as much fun as I was hoping it'd be. And I wouldn't mind. This could have gone so many different directions and everything. And I was just like, I have no idea this is going to go, but I knew I wanted to do it. So, yeah.
Wisdom
Cool.
saves are meant to be my best save because I have advantage regardless. It's on all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. No. So I've been giving all the people all the necessaries they should be getting. I've been
wasn't going
reducing
well for
things
me.
that need to be reduced. Huh?
It just wasn't going well.
No, we was actually rolling shit tonight. We
Yeah.
were.
There was a lot of
With
bad rolls. There
advantage.
definitely was a lot of bad rolls. That definitely didn't help you. There were certain points at which I've obviously withheld things that I could have told you because you didn't roll. Lots. There was a good few bad rolls where it could have been.
I am
helpful.
proficient and have advantage on them rolls.
On what?
dear.
On yeah, it makes no
Wisdom save.
difference. Yeah, it makes no
I
difference.
know, I'm just saying that is how bad it's been.
But there's been a lot of rolls in there. There was a lot of rolls.
There was a lot of rolls and a lot of bad rolls.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off because I've got
All right.
Yeah,
just finished off some work.
All right, no
Cheers,
worries, mate.
All right, speak to you all
Cheers.
later.
Yeah.
Right.
See you
Alright,
later.
later.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
later. Bye.
See you, mate. Bye bye.
It's all so much fun.
Fun. Is that what you called it? I'm just confused.